Hi good people, welcome to Kate Ndomo Cafe. Now today we are going to talk to a financial and tax consultant. So we are going to know what she does and many more about taxation. Karibu sana.
Asante.
So tell us what you do as a financial and tax consultant.
Financial and tax consultant are two different, well, not very different, but there's a financial part and there is the taxation part. And today we would like to demystify taxes.
Alright.
As a financial consultant, financial is when like you have a business and you would like some financial advice. Like, how can I do to take this business from this level to another level? Or what kind of investments can I invest in? And this financial consulting financially, unakuwa sasa unapea kila mtu advice ya finance according to their level. There's the financial advice you give a mama mboga at that level. It does not mean that financial consultant lazima akuwe mtu wako huko juu and advise ma companies manini. Every business person needs some finance knowledge, some financial knowledge. Now you do consultancy on finances at different levels. Kuna ya mama mboga, na shopkeeper, na ile kampuni kubwa. These people are at different levels of their financial muscles are different.
Yes.
So that is the financial part of it. Then we come to tax.
Yes.
Tax is one of the things that is misunderstood by most Kenyans and something that people fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mtu anasikia tax unaona ametetemeka. So I think we would like to demystify that today. Tax, if you ask me what tax is a portion of your income that you give to the government. You know, government, tunasemanga government inatengeneza barabara, itengeneze shule nini. Where does the government get money from? The government has two sources of money. Taxation and borrowing. And the government can either borrow internally, borrow from the people here. Unasikia vitu zinaitwa treasury bonds, treasury bills. Those are government borrowing from wananchi. Then kuna external borrowing. Hii madeni yenye tunalianga kila wakati. Government is overborrowing, it's overborrowing, Kenya iko na deni. Those external borrowing. So there are two sources of government revenue. One is borrowing, the other one is taxes. The other tax is pay as you earn.
Pay as you earn.
Yeah.
Yes.
And pay as you earn, it's supposed to be paid to the government by everyone who has an income.
Everyone.
Everyone. If you have an income and you have a KRA PIN, you are supposed to pay as you earn.
You mean it is not for those people who are employed by the government?
No.
Okay.
Not even by the government and not even by private institution. You know, we say it's paid by employed people because it is cut at the source. When your employer pays you your salary, unapatanga imekatwa pay as you earn, NSSF, hizo. Lakini sasa there is also everybody who has a PIN and is earning an income. It's supposed to pay as you earn.
Okay.
And pay as you earn, it's on graduated scale. It starts from 10%, 25%, 30%, 35%, according to the level of income. And now, yeah, you know, for employed people, it is easy because the employer does all that. When they're doing the payroll, they cut the pay as you earn. Now you find business people, they have not, they do not pay. And when they hear about returns, everybody hears about returns. Yeah. Everybody. And by the way, returns are not supposed to be filed in June. You are supposed to file returns from January. Actually, it is 6 months. You can file your returns in January.
You can?
Yes. You know, you are filing the previous year. So from January 1st, you can file your return for the ended year.
Okay.
You can file your returns. Now the people who are not employed, they normally file nil return. Well, I don't know what to say about this, but it's good to, if you have an income, just you do what? In that return, sema umefanya biashara, you are a business person, so you have business income. Do the finances of that, do the profit and loss of that business. And then it's just a portion of the income that you pay to the government. And the threshold is actually the threshold ya kulipa PSU1. If you are earning like 25,000 per month, there is nothing you will pay.
Oh.
Because there are those things that are deducted. Right now, even the housing levy is being deducted from the, it's a tax deductible. The, all this, the, what do we call this, SHA? Okay, those deductions, zinatolewa kwa ile income yako, ndio uhesabiwe amount of tax you are to pay. Then after all those deductions, the tax is calculated, and then you're given a, it's called a personal relief, a tax relief of 2,400 per month. So if at the end of the day the tax calculated is less than 2,400, then you're not going to pay. You don't pay. And at the end of the year, the businesses do this at the end of the year. Business people, they don't have to do per month. But employed people, that is done per month, every month, before date 9. And for business people, you can do your records za mwaka mzima. Then kuanzia January mpaka June, those hizo hesabu zako, the income that you have gotten that year that has ended. I think up to 250, 260 hapo. If you report a profit of 260, there is no tax that you will pay. Per year, 260, I think it goes up to 300. It's going up to 300 now.
260 what?
The profit at the end of the year.
260?
You know now for a business,
or shilling?
1,000. You know for a business, the way you do the business math, write your sales there, the purchases, rent, then you deduct rent, you deduct your airtime, your electricity, transport, all those expenses. So at the end of the day, you get your profit down there. If at the end of the year that profit is less than 300,000, there is no tax that you will pay.
This pay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the relief will be bigger than the tax. Yeah.
So inamaanisha if my profit in my business is 300 or below, hakuna kulipa pay.
Hautalipa, but you will now be tax compliant. And that is why it is very important to file your returns. Filing returns does not mean you have to pay taxes. Yeah, the government takes a portion, but the government knows you have living expenses. That's where there is a tax relief. Below 25,000 per month, there is no tax that the government is going to get from you. As that is the pay as you earn. Pay as you earn. 25,000 and below, hiyo sasa unapewa relief, no taxation. But you have filed your return. If you want a tax compliance certificate, hata kama haujalipa taxes for 10 years, but you have been doing your taxes, yani haujalipa cash, si ndio? But you have been doing your taxes the right way, you will get the tax compliance certificate.
Now that you have been filing your returns, inaonyesha income yako ni 25,000 and below.
Yeah.
Hata kama hakuna tax, umekuwa ukilipa, but you have been doing the right way.
Exactly. So that your income has been below the threshold.
Okay.
Yeah. But now you get tax compliance, you will not be in trouble with the government. So I always advise people when doing those returns, go to a person who understands what taxes are.
Now, I would like to know, sasa tumezoea sisi kufile June, although umesema si lazima to file June. Now, when I want to file my returns, for example, mtu mwenye ako kwa biashara, leave alone now when you're employed, for them it's easier. Now, I'm in business, for example, na nataka to file. Now, where do I go ndio nifailiwe returns zangu ama ndio nilipe hiyo tax ndio nikuwe tax compliance?
First of all, you can even go to that cyber with your records.
Okay.
Check whether that person is able to do what it's, because those records, at the end of the day, you as a business person, you umejifanyia hesabu. You are the one to do all the calculation of your business to know whether you have made a profit or a loss. So go with those news to the cyber. Even actually cyber people, you know, it's a system. It's they are interacting with the KRA portal live. So they just feed those figures. They just feed those figures in the KRA portal. You as a business person, do your due diligence and do your own calculation. Take your profit and loss account to the cyber person. Take your, but actually you would need an accountant if you are not able to do your profit and loss account and you're not able to do your balance sheet.
That is actually what I'm thinking, because now if I'm to know my profit, my losses and all that, then sometimes you might meet someone like an accountant anifanyie all the calculations. Isikuwe tu lazima.
But at the end of the day, the accountant will do the calculations for you, but the records are coming from you.
Yeah. So he's using what I'm giving you.
The records you are giving. Yeah, the records that you are giving is what the accountant is doing for you. Every business person should have at least an account. A person, you take that person. That person will visit your shop once a year, as long as you have kept the proper record. Once a year, they should be able to come up with the balance sheet, profit and loss account. Yes, and then you just do your returns and you're good to go. Yeah.
There's something that you said that everyone with a KRA PIN anafaa ku file returns.
Yes.
Did you say to file returns ama kulipa tax? Because now
file.
it's like to file returns.
Everyone with a KRA PIN must file return. Do you know why nil returns are there? Do you know why KRA has allowed people to file nil returns? Because there is a person who has a KRA PIN but they have no income. Good example, students,
yes.
University students. They have KRA PINs, but they are students. So that's why there is that option of filing a nil return. And now when you want a tax compliance certificate and KRA is asking you, why have you filed nil return for 5 years? You can say, I have been in school. I was not earning any income. Yeah. But as a person who has been out of school for a number of years, it's really, yeah, so everyone with a KRA PIN must file return before June 30th. Before June 30th, you have to file return. Everyone with a KRA PIN. Yeah. Failure. Failure to file return.
Is it file
as an individual? As an individual, the penalty is 2,000. Failure to file return. Whether you had an income or not, whether you are a student, failure to file a return, the penalty is 2K. For a company, it's 20,000. The penalty.
20?
Yes, 20.
That's a lot.
Failure ama kuchelewa iende tarehe moja July. Na it automatically inajiweka hiyo nini?
Inakuwa penalty already.
Inakuwa penalty. Yeah. It's a penalty.
Okay. Yeah. So now the question is, the other one that I'm having is, according to you, why should we pay taxes? Of course, okay, umetuambia that because we are able to make sure that the government has a source of income.
Yes.
But why should, sometimes it's not easy for us to pay taxes. Like mbona watu wana avoid kulipa hizo taxes? Why would you tell a person it's good to pay the taxes? Mbona? Now that kuna mtu anaweza kuwa na feel like it's not a must. You know, I can even look for a way not to pay the tax.
And that is, and people do that. Actually, people do not want to pay taxes. They are looking for every. Okay, there are two ways people don't want to pay taxes. One is legal, the other one is illegal.
Oh yeah.
There is what we call tax evasion. Like those business people wenye hawafanyi hesabu na hawalipi tax, wanafile need returns and they are in business. Those people are tax evaders.
Okay.
Those people are tax evaders. Tax evasion. And tax evasion is illegal. You can be prosecuted. But there is somehow you can avoid. There is also I said there are two ways. One is tax evasion, where you don't want to do hautaki kufanya hesabu yoyote so that you don't pay taxes. There is also something called tax avoidance. Tax avoidance is not illegal.
So what is tax avoidance?
Tax avoidance, pengine umefanya hesabu yako, umeona your profit at the end of the year is 500,000. 500,000 unaona utalipa tax. Ishapita threshold. So you find expenses to reduce that profit so that you don't pay that tax or you don't pay so much. That is called tax avoidance. Tax avoidance is not illegal, but tax evasion is illegal and be prosecuted. So there are two ways. And then we pay taxes. Patriotism.
Guys, patriotism. Amesema patriotism. Muhimu sana.
Patriotism. And it's your moral duty. Patriotism. You know, you want roads to be made.
Yeah.
You want schools to be built. So, as a patriotic Kenyan, I would urge everyone to pay tax. Yes.
Wow. That is so informative. Hata mimi kuna vile nilikuwa nasikia napotea kidogo but hii ni information yenye hata mimi sijajua sana.
Yeah.
Because kuna vitu nimesikia sijaisikia that si lazima ikuwe June ndio file. Even the threshold ambazo umesema mimi sijui but nimejua sasa leo, which is very important.
And that's why people are not compliant. And it's very another thing why you should pay taxes and why you should keep your records good. Because kuna mahali utaenda uitishwe tax compliance certificate. There is a job you will apply for and they will ask for a tax compliance certificate. So you need to be in the good books of KRA ndio upate the tax compliance certificate. Kuna tenda utatafuta uitishwe tax compliance certificate. So that's another thing. Apart from patriotism and being your moral duty to the country, it's also advantageous to you. You will get a tax compliance certificate,
which now I can be able to use in different platforms.
Yes.
Sure. Now, as we conclude, what would you like to tell us Kenyans about taxation? Just a concluding remark from you about taxation or something else.
Okay. As Kenyans, we should not fear taxes or taxation. It's not an animal a monster that you should fear. And Kenyans fear going to KRA. Even when they have issues, they have this phobia. Watoza ushuru. And it's something that is from very long ago. I heard a story about how people used to run from the tax collectors. Even here in our country, in the Bible we hear about tax collectors who are feared by people and they were not very well regarded. So tax has that element, this is coming to oppress us. It's kind of an oppression, but tax is not an oppression. The government agency in charge of collecting taxes, that is the Kenya Revenue Authority, they are friendly. They will give you the information that you need. So whenever you have a query or a question, don't fear going to Kenya Revenue Authority. You will get the help that you need. So, and also the consultants, tax consultant, financial consultant, don't fear to ask questions so you can be informed. Information is power. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the information ambayo umetupatia. I've also learned a lot about taxation and tumesikia generally summary that we need to pay taxes because tunapatia the government it gets a source of income from us because they can be able to use the tax ndio tuweze kupata vitu kama barabara, kujenga mashule and all that. The other one ambayo wamesema ni that when we pay the tax, pia tunakuwa nini, patriotic citizens. You remember your patriotism tulisomanga huko shule? Sasa hapa pia ina apply. It shows that we are patriotic. The other thing amesema is that you are able to get that tax compliance certificate ambayo inaweza tusaidia wakati una apply maybe different things at different places. So thank you so much. Na tumepata information nzuri sana. So that is it for today guys. Until another time. Bye bye.